Hi everyone, this is acyuta-bhava from Nightlight Astrology, and this is my 2021 Kickstarter campaign. So for those of you who've been around my work for a while, you know that this is something that I do at the end of every calendar year. But for those of you who are new, here's how it works. The last 40 days of every calendar year, I enter into a period of reflection, prayer, and deeper, more focused meditation on the lessons and insights that I've gained as an astrologer over the past year. And while I'm doing this, I'm also preparing myself for a year of content creation ahead. During these last 40 days, I also have a Kickstarter campaign where I try to rally the support of all of you who watch and enjoy the content that I create, and I ask you guys to pitch in and support my work if you appreciate it for the year ahead. So that's the gist of how it works. And every year when you donate, you can pick up a variety of different rewards, and you're also helping me to meet different goals. And I'm going to talk about those in a minute. But in the meantime, I want to start by talking about why I think astrology is so incredibly valuable. I like to think of astrology as a kind of spiritual GPS. Every single day of our lives, we're out there trying to navigate all of the ups and downs of life, all of the big events, and all of the everyday small events. And we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to get everything right, to keep everything in order. And I think that stress really takes a toll on us over time. The benefit of tuning into astrology, whether you tune into it once a week or once a month or even just a couple of times a year, is that it allows you to look into this beautiful mirror in the sky and see everything that you're going through reflected, whether it's the daily small things or the really big twists and turns of fate. And when you have that ability to reflect upon things in terms of this heavenly language, it helps you to maintain trust that the universe is sacred and holy, and that all of your experiences are sacred and holy. And not only that, but it gives you meaningful advice for how to participate and how to learn and grow from all of your experiences. And that's what I see people getting every single day from astrological content. And that's specifically why I think there's so much value in creating content like this all year round. There's also a lot that goes into the creation of the content that I make every day. I consider myself something of an astrological monk, and my wife could definitely attest to that as well. 300 plus days of the year, typically I follow the same routine, and I even follow this routine generally when I'm not creating content. I wake up in the morning first thing and I work out or practice yoga. After that, typically I will take about 90 minutes to 2 hours of mantra meditation, followed by spending some time with sacred scriptures like the Bhagavad Gita or other traditional wisdom texts. After that, then I'll sit down and I'll research the astrology for the day, or I will sit down and map out the talk that I'm about to give. And then finally I record it, and sometimes it takes a few tries before I get it just right. Then it goes out across all of my social media platforms, and then typically for the rest of the day, I'm often fielding questions from people or interacting with the audience in different ways, and different kinds of questions that come up for people when they listen to the content. So there's just a lot of heart and soul that actually goes into it, and for me that makes astrology not just something I produce, but it's a central part of my own spiritual practice every single day. So if you also value and appreciate astrology like I do, and you enjoy the content that I create, then there are two basic ways that you can help me in the year ahead. One is during this Kickstarter campaign, just throw up a prayer. Ask that I become a better astrologer, that the content get even better in the year ahead, and that it reach more people in a positive way. And secondly, if you're able to donate and help us reach our backer total this year, that would also be fantastic. Our goal for the year is 691 backers. That's one backer more than we had last year, which was 690. So we always try to just outdo, the previous year if we can. When you donate, there's also a variety of thank you gifts that I offer just as a way of trying to give something back for your contribution. You can pick a variety of little gift readings that I give. I personally make them. There's little lectures that I create or talks that I give that are completely exclusive to my Kickstarter. And maybe most exciting is I offer a greatly discounted tuition to all of my online programs. My wife is also offering her herbal apprenticeship program at a greatly discounted rate when you support our work in the year ahead. So that's a really great reward that we offer as well. Finally, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody for supporting my work in 2020. It's been a roller coaster of a year, as everybody knows, but I was able to do some really cool things this year thanks to your support in last year's Kickstarter. I was able to hire a social media manager in Kat and a personal assistant in Delia. Some of you guys know them. They've been on my channel before. I was also able to make the entire speaker series for the year completely free and open to the public while paying the speakers really well. So that was all thanks to your support last year. And in 2021, we have some similar goals. Want to keep Kat and Delia around to keep me sane and keep the ship sailing smoothly, and also to keep that speaker series completely open and free. My wife and I recently relocated to the Twin Cities from Maryland, so we will be rebuilding our community herbal medicine garden, which you guys helped us to create originally. And we will also, over the next few years, very gradually, I'll be building a donation-based reading clinic so that people are not only able to get need-based tuition and affordable rates for my online courses, but also for readings themselves. There's a lot of people who would otherwise be priced out from receiving an astrological reading, and the goal is in the next few years to build a kind of donation-based reading clinic. And this will also hopefully give opportunities to some of my students to be readers, and this is not something that I will take any profit from. So these are really exciting goals that we have in front of us, and I'm really excited to make another year worth of astrological content, and I'm deeply grateful for your support in whatever form you're able to give it. So I hope you have a really beautiful 2021, and I look forward to exploring all of the astrology of the new year together with you soon. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.